Hi, I'm Shanika Center. I'm the Virtual Content Specialist for Middle School Science for English language learners and multilingual learners. Today's video is going to be a walkthrough of the wave modeling that students must complete for Unit 5, Day 21. This video is going to use a template on slides that I will post along with this video that teachers can use to help support their students through this objective. Hi, I'm Shanika Center. I'm the Virtual Content Specialist for Middle School Science for English language learners and multilingual learners. Today we are going to do the wave modeling that you are expected to complete for your lesson objective for Unit 5, Day 21. Before we get started, let's review one of the key vocabulary words that you are going to need to understand to complete this lesson. So the only word you'll really need to know is side view. Side view is just how an object looks from the side. So a side view of a face is just also known as a profile. It's the side of your face. So we're going to be creating a model of a wave from the side. So you are going to be creating a model of a wave from its side view. So there are some criteria that you must meet in order to create this model. So you're going to draw a cross-section or a side view of a water wave, use words to explain what is happening to the water wave and other objects, use arrows and words to label all objects in the model, label the amplitude, frequency, and wavelength of your wave. You're going to use words to explain how you know the wave is transferring energy. You're going to use words and/or pictures to compare your wave to other waves generated in the Engage, including the difference in energy. So I've provided a template for you to follow that will make sure you hit all of these criteria. So let's check that out. Okay, so this template has all of the components of the model that you're going to need to include. So the first part is you're going to draw a cross-section or side view of the water wave. So the way that you can do that is go to the select line function or feature on Google Slides, and you're going to click the scribble. Once you have the scribble, you're going to draw your wave. So I would start in the middle of the section and then just go up and down as you see fit. It doesn't have to be a perfect wave. That looks decent, but it can be like that. If you do not like your wave, you can press delete and then click the scribble tool again, and you can redraw your wave until you are totally happy with it. So you can make it look like this, however you would like. You can even stretch it, draw it, and then stretch it out. So it looks like that. This is your wave. So once you have your wave drawn, you're going to use the arrows to label. Your teacher may provide you with more insight about what the objects are, but for this model, all you have to do is drag the arrow and label the word wave, like that. Once you have completed those two, you're going to use words to explain what is happening to the water wave. So I've provided you with 4 words: up, down, big, small. You can use those 4 words to help you describe what is happening here. So for example, I may say, I'm going to type over here, the waves in my water wave are moving, ... You can fill in that sentence starter with your own words, or you can use the words that I provided here. When you're done with that, you can delete the words that you don't need. For example, I would just delete all this. And then drag, whoops, can't get it, there we go. And then drag the word to the text box here. And then you're going to label the amplitude, frequency, and wavelength of your wave. Let's quickly review these vocabulary words so you can easily label them on your diagram. So amplitude is the distance between starting height and highest or lowest point of the wave. So your starting point is the middle, and then the amplitude is how high or how low the wave goes. Your frequency is how many waves are passing through a given point in a given time. So high frequency is a lot of waves, low frequency is not a lot of waves. And then wavelength is the distance between the same point in consecutive waves. So we're looking at the top to measure the wavelength in this example. So the top of this wave compared to the top in that wave. So that is the wavelength. So now that we better understand or remember those 4 words, you're going to drag the words where they are represented on your diagram. If you need to, you can create lines and arrows to help you show you the meaning of the words. So if you would like to create a straight line through your wave to show the starting point, that is something that you can do. Okay, once you're done with that, you're going to answer these 2 questions. So use words to explain how you know the wave is transferring energy. So you could use the sentence starter. I know that the energy once you're finished labeling, you're going to answer these 2 questions. So use words to explain how you know the wave is transferring energy. And I know that the wave is transferring energy because you may need to look back in your notes to help you answer that question. And then the second one, use words and or pictures to compare your wave to other waves generated in the Engage, including the difference in energy. So I provided you with the picture from the Engage section of your notes. You can compare the wave that you drew to this wave here. So you can say the difference between this wave and my wave is blah, blah, blah. The energy provided, the energy created in my wave is, say, more or less than the energy created in this wave because. So those are the sentence starters that you can use to help describe or compare and contrast these 2 waves. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to your teacher. But other than that, have fun creating your model.